Gayle King's career is over. Trump bashes CBS Morning's host for having no talent and no strength as ratings for TV program tank. The long-running, often vicious feud between President Donald Trump and veteran journalist Gayle King has been reignited, with Trump taking to his Truth Social platform to declare King's career over. His fiery remarks were sparked by a new report from the New York Post detailing the murky future of the CBS Morning's host as the show's ratings continue to tank. Trump's post was a victory lap, a public celebration of what he views as the downfall of a prominent media figure he has long considered a political foe. Trump's post, which quickly went viral, didn't hold back. He shared the article and added his own commentary. Gayle King's career is over. She should have stayed with her belief in Trump. She never had the courage to do so. No talent, no ratings, no strength. The attack is the latest in a series of social media tirades against CBS, coming just weeks after the network announced the cancellation of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, another host who has been a frequent target of Trump's criticism. The context for this latest outburst is a period of significant upheaval at CBS. The network is reportedly in the midst of a major internal shakeup, spearheaded by new leadership who are pushing for a dramatic shift in editorial direction. The New York Post report, which seems to have been the catalyst for Trump's comments, suggests that CBS Mornings is lagging far behind its rivals, ABC's Good Morning America and NBC's Today, in the crucial morning ratings war. According to sources within the network, the show's consistent third-place finish is a major concern for executives. Part of the problem, according to these insiders, is a perception that the show has become too politically divisive and woke. The new leadership is reportedly pushing to broaden the program's appeal by moving away from what they see as polarizing political commentary and focusing on content that resonates with a wider, more diverse audience, particularly in the heartland of America. The report paints King as part of the old guard, a figure who has dug in against these new editorial changes. Despite her immense star power, close ties to Oprah Winfrey, and an annual salary that is reportedly in the $10 to $15 million range, King's influence may be waning in the face of the network's financial and ratings struggles. While some staffers reportedly want King to stay for stability, others are speculating about her long-term future. The network has reportedly begun grooming potential successors, with Adriana Diaz, the co-host of CBS Mornings Plus, being a name that is frequently mentioned as a possible replacement. Trump's decision to weigh in on the matter is a classic example of his strategy of using his platform to attack what he perceives as a hostile media. He has a history of targeting journalists and news organizations he believes are unfair to him, and he often frames their struggles as a form of personal vindication. His comments about King's lack of courage and her supposed belief in Trump are a clear attempt to delegitimize her as a journalist and frame her in the eyes of his supporters as a biased opponent. For her part, King has not publicly responded to Trump's comments. She has, however, had a history of covering him critically. In the past, she has conducted interviews with his political rivals and has been a vocal critic of his policies and rhetoric. Her past interview with the squad of Democratic Congresswomen, in which they discussed Trump's controversial tweets and her comments on his insulting remarks about black voters, are just a few examples of her willingness to challenge the former president. The drama at CBS and Trump's subsequent attack on King highlight a much larger issue in the media landscape: the ongoing struggle between traditional journalism and the hyperpartisan, often social media-driven world of modern politics. As news networks grapple with declining viewership and new ownership, they face the difficult task of balancing journalistic integrity with the need to attract a broad audience. Trump's comments serve as a reminder that for many, the news is no longer just about information, it's a battleground in the culture wars, and prominent figures like Gayle King are often caught in the crossfire.